Okay guys, pull on your boots. We got to wade through a bunch of accounting BS here. This is problem 4, exercise 1212 in your text, problem 4 on Connect. And let's go through. They tell us that this company expects to make 50,000 chairs. During the accounting period, I don't know why they didn't just say year, but they want to be clever. During the accounting period, the company made 3,000 chairs in January. Okay, now they're giving us information and they're breaking it down monthly, so that they're probably going to do something with that. So 3,000 chairs in January. Material and labor cost for January were $36,000 and $48,000. Okay, so that's January. January's in pink. And they produced 4,000 chairs in February. We'll put that in blue. Material and labor were $48,000 and $60,000. So that's material and labor. And the company paid $48,000 annual rental fee for their production facility. So apparently they rent the facility, the tools, everything. Now, it would be nice to know if the accounting period and the annual fee were the same period. They don't tell us that. We'll have to assume that they do. Next time I see these authors, I will mention that to them in a spirit of collegial goodwill. Like, what's the matter with you, you moron? Anyhow, assuming that this company desires to sell its chairs for cost plus 40% of cost. And this is something you will have to do, because a lot of times you will have to cost out a party or a suite of rooms. Anytime you're doing anything for any governmental agency, you have to price it out cost plus. So this is something you will actually have to do once you start running your businesses. What price should be charged for the chairs produced in January and February? Well, first we have to figure out the rental cost. So we need to figure out $480,000 is what it cost them to rent the facility, and they made 50,000 chairs. So roughly the cost to make each chair in that facility was $9.60. So we have to keep that in mind. So let's flip over to our worksheet. Our computation, we did that. We did 480 divided by 50,000, $9.60 per unit. Now this is an allocation. This allocation is not based on time, because we have a time period. They don't tell us what it is, but we have a time period. But this allocation is based on the fact that we don't know how many chairs we're going to make. Maybe we only make 30,000. Maybe we make 100,000. But we still need to have a cost as we go through so that we can figure out how much we're going to cost each item so that we can sell them. We don't want to wait till the end of the year to send them a bill. So we'll do, what do we do, 3,000 in January, so we'll do January 1st. So January was $9.60, and we made 3,000 chairs. So we're charging them $28,000 for rental cost in January. And the direct material and the direct labor, they gave us that. They're up there in pink, 36 and 48. So we have 36,000 in direct materials, and we have 48 in direct labor. So our total cost is $112,800, but that's total. So we have to divide that by the number of chairs we made. So we have to take 112,800. Let me turn on my calculator here. So I have to take 112,800, divide that by, how many chairs do we make? 3,000? And that gives me $37.60 per chair. Now it asks us how much we're going to sell them. Our markup is 40%. There's two ways you can do this. You can take $37.60, multiply that by 40%, gives you $15.04. Add them, and you come up with $52.64. That's one way. The other way is you can take $37.60 and multiply it by 1.4, 140%, 37.6 times 140%, 52.64. Either way will give you the same number. I don't care which method you use. I care that you pick one that you like and you understand and you stick with it. Okay, now we're going to do February. The direct materials in February, again, they gave us that. And they gave us the production in February. They're the blue numbers. So in February we made 4,000 chairs and our costs were $48,000 and $60,000. So we have $9.60 times the 4,000 chairs. That gives us $38,400. We have $48,000 in direct material. We have $60,000 in direct labor. That's $146,400, but that's for all 4,000 chairs. We have to divide that by 4,000 to see the cost per chair. That's $36.60, and you can either take 40% and add that, or multiply by 1.4, which is what I did, and the selling price per chair is $51.24. That's a pretty good exercise, because you will be doing that or something very similar to that throughout your career. Anytime, if you're doing anything dealing with a government contractor, that's the way it's priced, cost plus.